Morning. Talk to you about the back to school lie we're all buying. Have you ever noticed how back to school season feels like a second Christmas? New shoes, new jeans, the brand name of everything you can think of. You get to the checkout line, and before you know it, you've spent $300-400, maybe more. And you tell yourself, I'm doing this because I love my kids. I want them to look good, to feel good, and to fit in. And that's the lie we're all falling for. Not because the love is fake, but because the pressure is real. It's real. When we were at school, we felt the pressure of needing that brand name of shoes or clothes or the right book pack or the right pencils or the pencil case or whatever it was when we were in school and when you were in school. And we want to take that pressure away from our kids. So we do our best with the extra resources we have to bless them so they don't have to feel the pressure that we felt. We remember what it was like to walk into school feeling less than. No new sneakers. Wearing hand-me-downs. We said back then, my kids won't go through this. So now we're doing everything we can to make sure they don't. And it comes from a good place. But here's the problem. The average family, I don't know where this average family came from, but it wasn't my average family. But this is the average cost of an average family. Obviously, my family was super, super poor because we got nowhere near this. But the average family in America spends almost $900 per kid on school. And when we spend that like that without pausing, we're investing everything into the now. We're not investing into their future. But what if this year we did both? What if while we're buying the backpack and the supplies, we put just $15 aside? I love the $15. The only reason I use $15 because it's usually about a McDonald's meal for most people. It could be more, it could be less, but we just got to get in the consistent habit of doing it. We put $15 aside into a stock that grows forever. The base 15 that we talk about. Get to that 15 stocks and it change your life. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing decision. You can still buy the things that make them feel confident today, but what if you also started something that would make them feel secure tomorrow? We call it the Slow 15 Wealth Journey. And again, we use the $15 a month because anybody can do it. We find that one stock and we build a portfolio. We start growing our foundation of a secure future for them. Nothing flashy, nothing overwhelming, just one quiet decision alongside everything else we're already doing for them out of love. Because back to school doesn't have to be about just what's in their backpack. It can be about their future. And you see, if we just start building a separate portfolio just for our kids, for their future. When it comes to college, you'll have a decent chunk. When it comes to maybe getting them a decent car when they graduate, you'll have that chunk. Or maybe it comes to getting them to go into a trade that they want to go into, or a business that they'd like to start. And we start setting aside a little bit now and start showing them what it's doing. And every time they want those big expensive shoes, you say, honey, we're going to drop down to here, but I'm going to put this extra into this so that when you get old enough, you'll have that. And you show that them every decision. Say, look, when we started doing this 2 years ago, now you got a couple $100 saved up for the future. And you start educating them the same way that you're starting to change your thoughts and your processes. So think about that this season. What if I just took a $15? Maybe they don't get all the paper they need right now. Maybe you still give them the flashy new fancy things, but they don't get all the paper they say they need. They don't get all the notebooks they say they need. They get a few less pens or a few less pencils, and you ain't got the stockpile for the whole year. But this isn't about not doing it. It's about changing the way we think when we do it. So think about that. Are you investing in the future of your kids? Or you're just trying to make them feel good now? Been there, done that in other ways. See you next time.